So far on this build, I've spent about $0. Maybe like $20 on the chemicals that I use to treat the bamboo, and I think that's it. Oh, I bought an end cap to treat the bamboo in. I think it was $15. But I decided that I would bite the bullet and I would get a hole saw because it would make things so much easier. So I spent $50 whole on it, which is a lot in my budget so far. And it was the wrong size. So I explored the shed some more, even though I already had, and then I ended up finding we have a hole saw. So I'm gonna return the other one, and I'm back to spending a very minimal amount. It's a life lesson, just never buy anything. But I'm very excited because a hole saw is going to change everything. No way, that's so easy! So I've been carving each one of these holes for, I am not joking, probably like 30 minutes per hole. Sometimes even more when it's like really hard. And this hole saw does it in less than a second, so I should have listened to you guys weeks ago and got the hole saw then, but I've learned my lesson. I'm so excited. I feel like this build is gonna go so fast now. I feel like this is not the best way to do this, but it works. Okay, I may still need to use the knife just to make the hole a little bit bigger. By the way, if you're thinking, where has Happy gone? She hasn't been in the last few videos. She's started laying eggs, so that's very exciting. I'm very proud of her, but it means that she wants to be with her friends right now and be able to wander off into the bushes and quack while she lays an egg, so I'm not distracting her from that. So it seems a bit annoying, but I think I'm gonna have to take this joint out, or I can't decide which joint. Maybe this one, but I've cut that one off. One of the joints out so that I can lean this piece of bamboo so that I can get this in, because otherwise it doesn't go in, and I really need it to go in strong. Like I need it to go in far so that it's strong. So I think that's my only option. Okay, so that would go in now. So maybe I should fill them all in on this side first and then do that side. I don't know if you can tell how excited I am about the hole saw. It's like honestly changed this whole build. I mean, I love all of the traditional old techniques, and the slowness is part of that, and I do love that. I treasure working really slowly and just going through a job so beautifully, but to be honest, this is going to be so good. It's going to be so much quicker. Everything is going to go easier. Things aren't going to fall apart as much. They're not going to split as much. I'm really excited. I'm just going to go through and pre-drill all of the holes for the hole saw all along this side, and then I'll do it along the next side, and then I'll pin them all into place. So the little bits that get stuck behind in the hole saw look like this, and they're really cute. They're like a little leftover bit of bamboo, and I'm trying to think if there's a way that I could use them for something else. I don't know. If you guys have any ideas, let me know, because it'd be super cute. Like, what about like a necklace? Or like a curtain? I don't know, something. But they get stuck in the hole saw, which is pretty annoying, and I can't get them out. And then they block it up, so I also need a solution for that. Okay, it's time that I cut all of these pieces to the same length, so I'm going to use a template and I'm just going to cut them all. I also pre-made lots of these, so that's great. I've got lots of pins. This is actually so exciting because the bed is always something that I've been pretty scared of, and I thought it was going to take ages, and I was like a bit worried about it, but look, it's coming together so quickly. So if this is quick, then I can move on to the roof and other things. I'm just excited. I can't fit. I can just fit. So now I'm going to drill little holes through here and then put tiny pins through. I'm doing them smaller than I was for these. I don't know if that's correct or not, but look, it's all an experiment. So, oh, hair up. I always forget the hair up. So something I'm still not entirely sure about is, will these pieces of bamboo support me? Like, they're pretty small and skinny, and I don't know, but I feel like the weight will be spread across all of them, and I'm just hoping it'll work, because I needed something small enough to go into this piece. And I needed this piece to be small enough that it wasn't so heavy, so it's all kind of, it had to be like this. About this time of afternoon, every afternoon, the goats come down here and pretend that they were just casually eating, and They don't even know what we're doing here. So right now I'm just going through and drilling all of the pilot holes, but then I'm going to hole saw all of the bigger ones, but there's some smaller ones, so I need to swap size of hole saw. I hope I have a small enough one. But I'm just gonna try it. It's harder on this side because now I've got all of this. I probably should have done it earlier, but anyway. Okay, it's time to put it all into place. This is really exciting. This is way more complex than I thought it was gonna be. Ah! Okay. No! Okay, I'm gonna make a scaffold that holds them up, if that makes sense. I'm gonna put it in. Wait, there's nothing to hold them up on. I thought this was a really smart idea, but I don't know if it is. If I can do this, then they all lift up. Oh, I ruined it. I'm so close. I'm so close. Okay. They're all in. Except for those two, but that's okay. I'll do them later. Okay, so this bamboo is not working very well for me because I don't think I have enough bracing. It still wobbles like this. I've tried to take it for a test drive and it wants to fall apart on me. So I think my next solution is to add cross bracing like this and maybe another one like that, and hopefully on either end maybe that will be enough to make it stop going sideways. So the first step is to take these ones out because they're not doing anything. Oh my god. Hey goats! I'm going to drill through it and hopefully it works. I don't know if I'm doing any of this right. I'm kind of at the point where I'm very much just guessing. I guess I've been guessing the whole time, but at this point, it's 100% guesses. Imagining it's there. Hey, that's not breaking any triangles. I just tried to put these joints in probably like 50 times and each time it didn't work, and so then I stopped filming because I thought the camera was the cast, and it worked. So don't know what that means, but look! It's so sturdy! That's all I needed! It doesn't want to go anywhere! I'm so excited! I don't think I'm even going to add another cross. I think just the one cross is good, and I think it looks cute. I'm going to add one at the other end because that's still a bit wobbly. But I'm so excited! It's actually working! I was feeling really sad before when I thought this whole thing was gonna fall apart again. You okay? Bird just jumped up and hit his head right here, which isn't very good for the structure, but at least you're testing it out, hey? You used to be able to jump there, and there was nothing in the way. Please don't eat all of the bamboo. No, careful. No, careful, bird. Oh, a kiss, thank you. Alright. I'm gonna move out of the way. Careful, hey. I'm going to attempt to start to put on the bed, which is really exciting, but I don't know if I have enough bamboo, so I'm just gonna sit it on there for now and see how much bamboo I have. So I have two options, and the first one is the first one I was thinking, which is to put all the slats really close together like this so that it kind of looks like a real bed. And then the second option, which would be more lightweight and I have enough bamboo for, would be to kind of space them just one bamboo apart from each other like that, which I think still looks pretty good. And it is going to be a lot lighter, and I can do it without getting more bamboo, treating more bamboo, splitting more bamboo, all of the things. I think that it's time that I test that it holds my weight, because I guess that's pretty important. Oh, it's holding my weight. Oh my gosh, no way. This is the dream. It's holding my weight. It's amazing, it's working. I don't know how I should get these bamboo slats to stay onto this bamboo. I have a few options. I could nail them in, but nailing into bamboo is pretty problematic because it normally causes it to split, so I don't want that to happen. But I could like pre-drill it and maybe that would mean that it wouldn't split. Second option is I could tie it in and kind of like lash it, like do like nice knotting techniques so that it stays in. And then the third option is I could wire it in. So today I'm going to wire in the place of the bed, which is really exciting, but my first job is to cut all of these to the right size. So I need something that's exactly the same width as each split is apart, so I think maybe this will be the right size, and then I can kind of use that as a measurement in between. Oh, and there's a massive spider in it. Now comes the intense part, twisting them all on. This is gonna take a long time. I'm feeling so proud and excited, and now all I have left is to make a roof and then a tarp and then some sort of custom mosquito net, maybe some custom drawers. I have a few ideas actually, but still I'm getting through it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week for, I don't know what's next week. Maybe I'll build the roof next week.